Yeah, just suspicious riding. No. Oh, just checking the time. It's time to ride this mother. We get our new E-Ride Pro SR. They just came out. We're one of the first groups to get them. This is the most powerful e-bike on the market right now in this form factor. Let's get it. Ugh. So I'm coming from an MX-4 Talaria, and that's around like 143 pounds. This is 183 pounds. It's a little heavier, but with that you get more range. We have a 50 amp hour battery with the Samsung 50Ss, so you get more run time and you get more power. So that's with the motor that's powering 25 kilowatts, which is still the highest above any other bike in this class, which is great. And then it's belt driven, so we have a belt drive here instead of a gearbox. We have our fast-A suspension. You have compression and rebound dampening front and rear, so your forks also have it. We're running a pretty large arcade chain here, so at least it's name brand. You're not gonna snap that. More moto style, it's thicker. We also have the moto style brakes here, which is twice the size of the previous Talarias, which is awesome. We have our dirt tire setup, so we're running an 18 and a 19 up front. We have a wider rim in the back to accommodate this wider tire, which is great. In the cockpit, you got your LCD display here. It's probably 3 times as large as a normal Egg Rider display. Then we got our 3 different modes. We got Eco, Sport, and Race. Race is wild.
Race mode is ridiculous. Yeah. It goes up, up, up. Like there's no low. It's just go. I took the corner and I went out. There's a lot of power.
Just loop it out and die. Yeah. Which is awesome. And then you got your reverse button, so you can actually go reverse uphill. This is a safety switch. So this is your parking brake. You can see it here on the screen. Basically, you just have to hit unpark when you're ready to ride. We have a light stealth out mode, which is crazy.
How are you going to keep the front end down?
Yeah, I'm about to drag race. Let me call you in like 2 seconds. All right, so Rivet Anthem, E-Ride Pro SR, and Honda Monkey. One. I was only a bike length behind you. Right there. That is crazy. Monkey versus E-Ride Pro SR. So we got Rivet Anthem, MX-5, R6, E-Ride Pro SR. 2, 3. Such a bad start for me. Yeah, the R6 is pretty fast.
Yeah. Holy crap.
You just, and then you ride.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Yeah. No. I'm pretty impressed with how much power this has to get up that hill though.
Yeah, it's got plenty.
Yeah, I'm like, I have so much power, I'm like, but it's so loose.
Yeah.
I mean, the big knobby definitely helped, but I mean, at some point you're gonna tip back. Our wheelbase isn't long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived out just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Yeah. I'm like one rock, dude, and you're done.
Yeah.
I was just more sketched going downhill because it's so loose. Like this is insanely loose to the point where like you can lock it up and it's just plowing.
Yeah, I was going down and I'm like,
We're just sitting this little kicker. How was that, Ryan?
Sick.
I freaking sent that so deep.
It was perfect.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That was perfect though.
That was so, this is a fun jump.
We're just gonna watch Taylor here. We're going down the power line trail. And he's got the E-Ride Pro. Looks pretty dope. He's gonna hit it. Here we go. All right, got a little roost. Huck it. Looks dope. Yeah, nice one, man. Nice one. Yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah.
That was sick. A little rocky, a little swishy swish. Man, that twist throttle. Ugh, still getting used to this throttle for wheelies. So over on this fun control right here, this twisty twist throttle, there is, when you're really getting into it, like the eco mode, it feels more like the MX-5. The modulation's good on the motor with the throttle in the lower modes. Once you get to sport and race, I can tell there's a dead zone. So maybe the first quarter, there's nothing, and then you get into the power, if that makes sense. So that's the difference. There's not a smoother modulation through the whole 100% travel of the twist throttle. That's something to note. It's not that big of a deal, but just something you guys should be aware of. So after riding this thing for about a week, we wanted to get some real world feedback. So we took it to the urban areas. We're out in this awesome desert. So we've done hill climbs, jumps, and we got more of a feel for what this thing actually is. So we got the E-Ride Pro, super radical because it's freaking crazy. We just tested on a hill climb. We basically couldn't even keep it down because it had so much power, but it was also loose. These knobbies are holding up pretty good for what we got 83 miles on it right now, mainly off-road. These pegs, look at these pegs, they're so wide. It's like a Harley. Yeah. Runtime is, I mean, it depends on your application. Yeah, you're gonna burn more power out in this awesome area than riding urban. Basically running in sport the whole time, but compared to the MX-4, we have probably roughly 40% more battery power, like the length of a ride we could go on, which was pretty awesome. But in full race, you're gonna probably blow through it. I'm heavier, so I'm gonna blow through more power than someone lighter. But in full race, you probably get like 20 miles out of it. But the regen on this is amazing. So super steep chutes. You can lock up the whole tire if you push that regen throttle down, which is amazing. I love it. And we get a lot of power back going that way. So super stoked about that. But I mean, yeah, the brakes they're good. I mean, they stop you. I mean, I wish I had more power out of them, they are like the moto style size.
Yeah.
Like the brake line is twice as big, the brakes are twice as big.
Yeah.
The rotor, I wish the rotor was a little bit bigger. I think they're running 220s front and rear. I wish there was like a 260 in the front, like a regular.
Like a regular dirt bike.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, the brakes are still pretty good.
Yeah.
You can't even tell. That's another thing that was awesome. Like the Geo's so good that you can't tell the weight difference. Like MX-5, you can definitely tell there's more weight, but this feels so much more balanced. Like the Geo feels balanced compared to that, even like an MX-4, which is 40 pounds more essentially. But this is Sean.
Hey guys.
So that's what a regular person looks like next to the bike. Yeah. I'm 6'7", so I'm very tall. And we have the DD bars, that's what we're running. It's 80 millimeter height, it's about 1.5 inches higher than the stock bars. Stock bars are great for anyone. The front light the first day, pretty much cut out. And what I found out is the wire that goes into the back of the light is basically just loose in there. So there's nothing, it's not waterproof. And basically the solder joint disconnected on the inside of the light, and you can't fix it, it's all sealed, lenses sealed, everything. So we put the Baja design on there, Squadron. One thing that is cool that you don't have to do anymore, you used to get like the ODI number plates, it comes with them now. So that comes right out of the box. They give us sick graphics from Orange Juice, I believe, Orange Juice Customs. Really cool, you got like this metal flake in it. It's freaking flaking believable. It's like Frosted Flakes. So, I dig it. It comes with an app. So you can turn off all your safety features. You don't have to disconnect your brake lines anymore, your brake line sensors, or your kickstands. Also has a tilt sensor you can take off. So you can get really wild with this. Inside the app though, it's only for Apple. No Android users can use it at this moment. I haven't heard of it coming out for Android yet, unfortunately, but hopefully your girlfriend has the app, because that's what I did. You can also unlock the power mode. So 21 kilowatts comes out with stock. You can unlock it to 25 kilowatts and just hit some disclaimers or sign your life away just in case you crash. If you're getting this for like your kid, you can set the limits of your eco mode, your sport mode, or even your race mode. So you can speed limit it and you can kilowatt limit it, which is really cool. It's got a bunch more data in there, so check it out. Rawsome?
Super raw.
Super raw. So, rider geometry on this thing. I feel like it's a lot more comfortable right off the bat. You don't have to learn it as much as like the MX-4, MX-5, where the MX-4 and 5 is more like riding in a chopper mode in a way, where this feels like it's more aggressive to take bigger hits. Your standover feels a lot more, I'd say, natural. So it's a lot more natural bike right off the bat, which is awesome. Something I would like to see is possibly like longer forks or a drop crown, because when you are coming into the berms, it almost seems like you're, front end heavy coming in and out of the berm. So whether we do like even like a KTM 85 swap would be cool on this. Something to bring the front end up into corners and crazier terrain, because it gets outgunned pretty quick. This freaking battery is so nice and tight in there. Like, it's not fun to take in and out, but it's great because all the other bikes I've had, it just slops around in there. So nice and tight for just rowdy riding, which is what I love. You do have 2 connectors in here to freaking deal with, but I feel like no one takes the batteries out of these anyway.
Yeah, you just charge and go.
You just charge and go, but you actually have to plug this in too. You have this other 4-pin connector you have to plug in. Yeah, the USB-C is cool. What would you plug into that thing?
I don't know, probably a light.
Like a mountain bike light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like additional lights.
Hello, hello. We're testing out the night mode on the SR. So, this is our Baja Squadron on here. It's pretty, I'd say it's twice the output of the actual light. It helps out a lot for these nighttime shenanigans. I must say, if you're thinking about this, I would definitely get one. It's an all-around a great bike. You can't beat the price for value, for power. So go get yourself an E-Ride Pro SR.